those magnificent men in their flying machines. They go up to the up, up, they go down to the up, down.
Hi, right, we're going to do part 2 of the wingtip. Okay, I'm going to try and get it in one this, but I don't know, so we'll see. Anyway, so if we carry here, onto the wingtip. Let's move my Coca-Cola. So as in the first video, you can see I've done the main part, so we're now on the second part. So what I do is it's well dry by now. It should be after about how many days? And we just go down it and cut it. So just keep going down it. This bit of balsa's quite tough, so I don't know if it'll work. So we're not cut it over the plan, but there you go. Right, so we've got that now, there's your bit there, right? Then what we do is we get the aileron, set aileron, you know, line it up, this way maybe pen. Just basically line it up to where the cuts are on there, which is there, and there, so you've got a rough idea. And take that away. Let's go down with the pen. Roughly where it is, there. Okay, so you got you there. And then you repeat the process. Come here, excuse me. Repeat the process that we did before with the main wing. Slightly at first, and then as you keep going down, so you get the whole cut, and that's it. And stab it at the end, yeah. Just stick it in there, bro. Stick it out of the way. Okay, that should do it. Okay, watch your nose. Right. So you've got it there, like I said. So it's roughly where you want it. Then you run it in there. Okay. So it doesn't matter if it doesn't tie right up to the end of the wing. It does actually. That's not quite right. So just file it back a bit more. It's just a bit of excess glue there. It's a bit of a pain. Yeah. If it ain't live, it's Memorex. So it's supposed to be summer. Some summer. We had snow today. It's unbelievable as it sounds. Right, so you got it in and it's lined up nicely. Now what you remember got to do is obviously where you've got it there, you've got it in the right place. Put it, get your marker pen, draw it around there so you know where you are at the top of the wingtip and at the bottom there. Okay, so you got it where you know you're going to cut it. Okay, you're going to get your blade. Out of the way. Because we got the mark, see it's there, it's quite nicely in there now. And then what we do is the same, repeat the same process with the famous blush. Yeah. Tell I'm a bit tired, but never mind. So. So cold in here. A bit of a speedy glue at the front. Slide it in. I'll put it up to there. Okay, so it's in the middle. And that, my friends, is just about how it is. Okay, so that's that. And then I get a little clamp. There you see, so just get that off my hands. And then you'll have it in the right place there. It'll be nice. And so that's that bit of the video. Okay. Oh. Right. So we'll leave that a cure. And then that's the aileron and the wingtip. Aileron tip and wingtip complete now. So all it's left to do is clean it off a bit. Is once they're on, you clamp them up And then I even had that bloody video. I'll just show you how it's done. Right, I'll show you another one. So here we've got one here. So obviously it's the same wingtip, excuse me. And what you do is what I do is you get a clamp on there, you clamp the aileron in its position on the wing, and then you sand the edges, these edges that are sticking out here, you have to angle them down, and I use sort of like you use the gun and you just angle it down as best as possible, okay, so that the ailerons match the wings. And that's how I do that. I don't see the point in making a video of that because it's just simple. Okay, and that's what you use, or hand sanded, but I wouldn't try that. So that's how it'll end up. They will end up exactly the same as these. So you've got everything in place, ready to go. Okay, so that is about that. I'll put them back. So let's remove these out of the way. Oh, right. So once I've got the camera lady. Obviously I've made the tail now. Don't forget, like I've said before, all this is out of spare balsa that I've got sitting in the workshop. Okay, obviously we can't get any anyway now because of the situation we're all in. So I'm making good of what I got. So this is made out, the tail plane and rudder I made exactly the same way as the the fin and the rudder I made the same way as the tail plane. It's just pinned straight to the board. I've done the same thing with the I made templated them out, you know, from the original, see. So, and then you put them on the board and you just pin them down and draw them round. So that's ready to be cut out with a scroll saw, sanded to shape, and ready to go. And I've left a bit of excess down here because I'm not sure yet until I build the fuse. Excuse me, where they're going to sit, how much of that I need. So that's basically that. Okay. So then the next stage of this build is the bit I'm really sort of not looking forward to, or looking forward to, it depends how I feel. So where my finger is, the formers, I'm going to have to do the same with the blue paper underneath, and I'm going to get a thin piece of balsa, scrap balsa, and I'm going to draw them out on there. And same with these, pass the camera over. All these have all got to be done, every one of them. Okay, and then obviously the same with the front main firewall. That's got to be done with its little trick formers, which I'll look at there. Same as that bit there. And I've noticed, so there's a few to draw out. I've also noticed that the engine sits at an angle. It's got down thrust and side thrust on this particular plane, which I've been studying that for quite a bit because it is a little bit confusing, but I've worked it out now. So, and although there's not a bird's eye view of the fuse, otherwise the top looking down on it, I think that's why he's put these here, where my finger is, the CP4s and 3s. They're the longer ones that go across the fuselage, so I take it that's your gapping system, which I'll work out anyway, so that's not a problem. So that's about it for now. The other thing I've got to look at is when it comes to putting in these, I've got to make these bars for the wings struts, which should be interesting once they're done. So I'm going to concentrate on that now, cut out all these various pieces, and then set to start doing the fuse. And we're getting somewhere at last. Okay, right then, so I hope that helps everybody, and everyone stay safe and take care. See you again. Bye.
Those magnificent men, those magnificent men, those magnificent men in the flying machine.